Hey guys, hope we're all well. Hope we're all good in the hood. And today's Sunday, pretty chilled one. I like Sundays, always feel a little bit more chilled out. Even though my day hasn't really changed, because my day is pretty much rinse and repeat at the minute. Get up, go to the gym, go to work kind of thing, but it's all good. But I wanted to do a bit of a different subject actually today. I wanted to do touch on a little bit on religion. And I actually have I'm very neutral religions. I'm not against them. I'm not for them. I'm I used to be probably lean on slightly the religious side. More through family when I was very young, like I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years old maybe. Used to go to church a little bit and go to like a Sunday school type setting. So you could say maybe I was religious. I don't know. I was young, so I was just doing what was what at the time. But people who are kind of strongly religious and deeply religious, um, you know, like let's just take I don't know the Ramadan for example. In the Muslim religion that to do what they do for 30 days and not eat, that takes some discipline. And I think to do that it's hard, man. I mean, fair play. And any kind of religion anyway, I always feel like some people just like stand for something. They stand for something, you know what I mean? And I think people, a lot of people are not coming into religion. They're not, they're not doing it now or whatever, and that's fine. But I think a lot of people are just so like just following the latest trends on, what's new and that, and they don't really got any character or any kind of discipline in their life or any kind of morals or anything. But I think to a certain degree, religion kind of gives that a little bit, because you kind of have to abide by certain kind of rules or kind of structure to your life. And I've always, someone who's kind of deeply religious, don't get me wrong, there's probably religious people who aren't, a little bit lean on the side of a bit crazy as well. But, people are kind of level-minded, shall we say, who are religious. I've always felt like they are generally quite good people for the most part. And they, they have their kind of stuff they do, whether that's prayers or whatever that may be. But they kind of they have that sense of purpose, should I say? Like they're living for something. Whereas a lot of people who aren't religious, for the most part, they're just like doing whatever. They just want to kind of do. They don't really live for something. So that religious people, I always felt like they generally are kind of usually good people, and they have their kind of routines or their kind of they're working towards something generally. And I always find like they're on a path to somewhere, whether that's through Christianity, Jewish, or whatever that may be. I don't stipulate between what religion. To me, if you're religious, you do it, you go for it, you do you type thing. I have no judgment on anyone's. I think because I don't actually know that too much about religion myself. So see, I know a little bit about Christianity. Had some Muslim friends in the past before, so I obviously knew a little bit about that. But apart from that, I'm neither for it or against it. So, but I just noticed that with people's traits who do follow religion, that they generally, they've got a little bit something about them because they're kind of like they're taking life kind of seriously in effect, not taking life for granted, or they've got a discipline in life, shall we say. So I think a lot of people are lacking that in today's society. So yeah, just a little interesting thought. But are you religious? Do you something you follow? I I always say, like, you know, if people want to do it, they do it. And if they don't, they don't. You know, no judgment. I think I like to say I am my own God. You know, I am my own person. You know, you have to hold yourself up at a higher accountability. I think, I don't know, God is within us all, isn't he? I don't know. You know, to go a bit religious, like, but I always think like there's maybe somebody watching me, you know, in some way. Like, he's just checking, like, you know, hey, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing, type thing. In a way, I do feel like that, but, you know, maybe it's just a voice in the head, but you never know, do you? You don't know what's out there, I think. And anyway, this video has gone off on a bit of a tangent, but we'll leave it there. I'm generally not for or against religious people. I generally think, you know, do what's right for you, and if you want to follow religion, good for you. If you don't, don't. But that is my thoughts, and I will leave it there for today's video, guys. Hope you're having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.